Go. All right, what is going on, everybody? My name is Alex. I am the director of the Fulcrum that we are about to watch, and I am joined alongside Stone.
Cut. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, everybody? I am Stone. I don't even know if I'd say director, but I did several things to this franchise, for good and for bad.
Do you want to explain some of your contributions, good and bad, as you say?
Um, no.
Okay. Well, I guess you're stuck with that. So that is Stone. No, but Stone has been there since day one. When we came up with Studio 106, he actually came up with the name Studio 106 because it was our dorm room name. He was there in our dorm when I first came up with the idea for the Fulcrum, my first ever movie, and we've come a long way. Fulcrum Saga is almost done with just two more movies remaining, so I just kind of wanted to take a trip down memory lane and revisit the first Fulcrum movie where it began. Stone was with us for a lot of these scenes and the first scene you're about to see, so we're just going to watch the movie and then talk about it. If we want to talk about something, we're going to pause. And yeah, without further ado, anything you want to add, Stone, before we start?
I'm very excited. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh, dude.
This was the first scene we ever filmed. This is our original dorm in college at UNF.
Oh shit! Hey!
Oh, my acting, bro. That's so bad.
I know who you work for.
It's iconic.
Send a message.
I work at Chick-fil-A.
I work at a fucking Chick-fil-A. You got the wrong dude. Dr. K, your boss. I know what he's done. Tell me where he is. You don't even fucking know how to use that.
You don't even know how to fucking
Oh,
use that.
alright. Okay, listen. I met him and his associates 2 months ago at a bench by the fields, okay? That's all I know. I haven't talked to them since. Tell me more. The bench is on Sunday, alright? That's it. That's all I know. You messed with the wrong people. That'll be your last mistake. Fuck you.
We get our first death in the movie. I remember, Stone, you tried a lot of blood capsules, and they didn't taste the best.
No, they did not. You want to pause here for a little bit?
Yeah. I paused at 129.
All right. Yeah, there was a lot of takes for that wall throw. I remember we wanted that to look a very certain way.
Yeah. Sorry, are you saying other stuff too?
Yeah. The I was going to mention the blood capsules, and I think that's included in the behind the scenes video we have, which is so funny. I love watching that video. But those blood capsules, oh man, they taste awful.
What do they taste like? I
There's-
actually never had a blood capsule in the entire series.
It's well, I'll start by saying I have like the 5-year-old taste buds, so
Same.
everything's everything's nasty to me. But it's very chemically. That's really all. It's like faintly sweet, but really chemically. It's like you drank
Oh.
some Windex mixed with sugar.
Oh, ew. Let me ask you a question. Did you ever accidentally ingest any blood?
Yes, yes, a lot of it.
That sounds so
And
gross.
that was just because I liked having it all over me.
Yeah. No, you do love the blood. If you guys check out Hal, that's another example. I honestly applaud you, Stone, as much as you dislike those blood capsules. You're always willing to get bloody for the occasion. As with this first scene, as you can see, a pretty brutal death,
Yeah, this is the first. Is this the first on-screen death of the Fulcrum franchise?
Yes, it is. And I honestly think it's, to this day, one of my favorites, just because I remember the way we did this shot right now, of you on the floor with the blood spilling out. It just looks so
Yeah.
real to me, and we really took our times and we even stained a little bit of our floor. But luckily,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
had.
we did. It was bad to clean up, but worth it. Very worth it. And walking around after with like covered in blood, walking around campus.
Yeah, people probably thought we were crazy, but they didn't know that we were making the Fulcrum because the Fulcrum hadn't even existed yet. Um, but yeah, I just want to say real quick, like this scene was just so special to me. This is the first scene that we ever did. Um, our good friend Aiden was the cameraman for this one, and he did a great job. I like the framing of these shots. Even though the acting for I think both of us, it could be a little choppy at this scene. Like I had this really weird like Christian Bale Batman voice going on because like I didn't really know how I wanted the Fulcrum to sound. Like I think I went a
Yeah,
little
we
too.
didn't really know yet. How could
Yeah.
we?
How could we? Yeah, like, and I think that we get into this later. Like you'll see in like in Fulcrum 2, there's a big improvement in terms of that. But at least for me, this is the first time I put on the Fulcrum costume and acted in it, and I went with this like intense like voice that later in the series kind of goes away and into more of like a normal voice. I'm just like I sound angry always in the suit, but in my mind I was like purposely doing like the Fulcrum would purposefully kind of add this granule thing to his voice, but
Yeah,
it is what it
I
is.
liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, did the job. Anyway, let's continue. Three,
Let's continue.
2, 1, go.
Saturday, October 24th, 1998. A necessary death took place tonight. 2 months ago, my wife went missing. Weeks of search parties, news coverage, and investigations all lead to a dead end. The last place she was seen was her place of work, the university. This city's police are useless. I have to take matters into my own hands. My personal investigations led me to Dr. K, a co-worker of my wife. Vile man. I know he's behind this.
When we did this scene,
Went missing
people
a
were
month
just
after my
laughing on
wife,
campus at
as
me,
I see
and it made
clues
me
to
feel
his
so
location.
sad. Like they were like
His
making fun
goons
of
will
me.
give me what I need, and their deaths will be
Yeah, I can imagine.
I am the Fulcrum who will restore
There's also an
balance to the
outtake where
cruelty
someone
of this
pops
world.
out, and they got really
Yeah, I
scared.
remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, it's in the behind the scenes video.
Well, can't believe what happened. What kind of maniac would do that?
Fucking psycho, that's who. Who knows who'll go after next? What if he comes after one of us?
Relax, guys. Even though Andrew died last night, and God bless his soul, it probably has nothing to do with us at all. Nobody knows about our operation anyways. So what? Andrew probably just ripped off some angry cracker, that's all.
You're seriously joking about this, and you're fucked up at him, but this is on a whole other level. We're looking for a very dangerous man, and I don't think this is all sunshine and rainbows.
Our actress Jane was carrying the acting in this movie, I have to say.
Don't need to panic.
You know.
It's gonna be fine. I know we're not in the best position right now, but if we keep panicking, it's not gonna solve anything. All we have to do is report to the boss. Take care of it.
See, Taylor? No need to worry. After our little meeting, I'll make sure to call our boss and tell him about what happens. He'll make sure to protect us.
Don't be stupid. We should get out of here before it's too late. Leave for a few months until this guy's caught.
Okay. Taylor, you're being ridiculous. You can't really leave. We go to school here, we have our lives here. It's not something that we can just up and walk away from. Plus, I've got an exam coming up next week that ends this.
Let me get this straight. There's a killer on the loose and you're worried about an exam? You hearing what they're saying about this guy? I heard that he smeared Andrew's brains all over his room.
That's an interesting rumor.
Yeah,
I heard
they
Bigfoot
didn't
was
smear
roaming
any
around
brains.
campus this week.
Yeah, who started that false rumor? Come on, guys.
What?
Great one. Real fucking funny.
I just want to add right here that
Whatever,
this is
dude.
like
It's
Fulcrum
not a
1
big
is really
deal.
interesting
I'm gonna go right
to
now.
me
Tell
because
the boss.
this is
Tell
like
Taylor
the
to stop
only movie
pissing
in the
himself.
series where the Fulcrum like is kind of like a slasher in a sense. He's kind of like in the background, but you mainly follow these three characters who are just normal people. So I think that's interesting, and I kind of do miss that dynamic, I have to say. And Stone, you did these shots.
Yeah, I definitely. These were. I had a good time filming this because I had the ideas they're flowing.
Yeah. lot of people really like this scene from what I heard. You did a great job. It was so dark in that bathroom and there were so many takes. Like, I was honestly so confused.
Yeah.
I just had to like listen for the cues and stuff.
Hey guys, Morgan Blue here. Back
Oh
in
my
the
god,
town.
this is our roommate Jaden
This will be my first time here. and we're
playing the
going
news
over
reporter.
Blue.
terrible deaths.
This is, I think, probably the scene of this movie. Like, this is the most memorable scene for sure.
Morgan Blue? Good afternoon, young man. How do you feel about the recent murders on this campus?
I'm absolutely appalled with what happened here, Dr. Clue. We've not only lost 2 valued members of the community, but 2 dear friends.
Okay. I'm gonna assume, what, you knew the 2 young men?
I did. They're like brothers to me. I'm sorry. I can't really do this.
I like the shirt. I like his shirt.
The shirt is fire. I think it
So,
was
young
Veterans
man, how do
Day
you feel about the
when we
recent
filmed
murders
this.
here on MJU?
Dude, I would give a flying.
This is Abe, our
Pretty
cameraman.
insensitive, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, why
I'm
would I
glad
give
that he
a
got a
fuck about
scene.
this guy? I've seen him like 3 times around
Whoa,
campus.
cut. Is that live? Is that live? Cut it.
Over here!
This is
Over
Sawyer.
here!
You've seen him a
here.
lot throughout the movies. He also does a lot of the camera work for the
Alrighty,
latest
son. How do you
most
feel about the
movies.
recent murders here on campus?
Murders? Literally, what the freak are you talking about?
You mean you haven't heard about the murders?
Literally.
Literally, yeah.
Quite honestly, I've been in the gaming channel all weekend. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a stage grade mathematics exam I need to be studying for.
Weren't you surprised by what I just told you about?
For practicality, I will explain this in simpler terms. Terms that normally like you could understand. My concerns lie in my Super Smash Bros. Tournament, my calculus 3 grade, and watching at least 1 hour of My Hero Academia a day.
So yeah, Wilbur was
Playing
definitely
on that
intended to
legendary
just
anime.
like be a play
These
on like,
events
the
are of
Discord
little concern
mod.
to me.
People, no offense
Well,
if you like
that's,
Discord. I mean, we're on Discord right now. I mean,
son.
things are on Discord, but you know, just a funny character. But that's my scooter shirt and helmet, so maybe I'm the real Discord mod.
It's such a good scene. It's iconic.
Yeah.
Alright, young lady. What are your recent thoughts on the murders?
And this is so funny because this girl
That
Rana,
was
she's
pretty
in my class.
Whatever.
But I just, while we were filming this, I just randomly saw her and asked her to be in it. So we came up with this on the
These
spot.
privileged kids at MJU just
So I think that
learned
kind
their
of adds
lessons
to the
already.
authenticity. It's like a real interview in a sense.
Morgan Blue? Out.
And oh, this is the first, no, yeah, this is the first fight scene we ever did with the introduction of Mike Dumbbell. Actually, I want to pause real quick. I'm paused at 7:55.
Me too. Perfect.
Just to speak on this, so when we did this, so obviously if you're a viewer of the channel and you've been keeping up with the movies, this is the introduction of Mike Dumbbell, and Mike Dumbbell becomes a really big character. But at the time, I didn't even know if there was going to be a Fulcrum 2. I just wanted to make one movie called The Fulcrum. So I'm really good friends with Harrison, and we kind of discussed this at the gym. I just want to give this story because I think it's so funny. And I didn't have a chance to speak about this at the film festival that we were recently at, so I want to talk about it here. But we came up with Mike Dumbbell because I was just at the gym working out with Harrison one day, and I told him about this movie I was making and how I wanted him to be in it. And he was like, all right, that's awesome. So we wanted to come up with a name. So just the idea for the scene was that I just wanted to have a fight scene. So we just came up on the spot. Okay, we have a villain named Dr. K, which we'll see more of. And he maybe sent a bodyguard, to come after the Fulcrum to attack him. So we needed to find like a bodyguard character. And we had no idea about like the dumbbell lore and all that stuff that we'd come to know. But we were like, what's the name? And then we said, oh, what's a good first name? Mike. And then I looked around the gym and I literally looked at a dumbbell and I said, dumbbell. And he thought that was hilarious. So then from that, and then in Fulcrum 2, that's when we sort of developed him, because we had such a good time filming this scene and introducing that character. We'd expanded that a lot for Fulcrum 2 and forward. So I think this is a really special scene. We didn't even know if Mike Dumbbell was going to come back. But I'm really glad that we introduced Mike because he became a really big player and almost like an emotional core of the series.
Very, very, very iconic character for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
And on another completely different note, I was going to mention this earlier, that the movie following those three, the trio, Jordan, Nick, and Jane. I when we wrote that, I was really pushing a scream kind of like structure to the movie, like the movie Scream. So like following like the group of friends. That was the idea behind keeping them as like the center for the first movie, and then keeping him in the spotlight for the later ones.
Absolutely, yeah. And we kind of did. I really like how that is kind of the identity of the first film. And even though we kind of focused later in the saga to it focusing more on the Fulcrum as a character, we did develop that trio of Fulcrum, Mike, and Bench, which kind of functions the same, except it's just more on that stage. But I think it's really cool, and I really love how in the first movie it's like you don't know anything about the Fulcrum. Like, you're not even supposed to. Like, we can deal with the later films to learn about the Fulcrum, but it's just about these three kids who are just in this terrible circumstance where, they stumbled upon Dr. K's business and they have to keep the secret, and then this crazy murderer is going around with his own personal vendetta. Like, I think it's so cool and interesting. And so props to you, Stone, for pushing for that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll move on. Let's go.
All right, awesome. 3, 2, 1, go.
Seems like Kate could have finished the job for himself.
He wants you to surrender before any more blood is shed. Leave now or die. You can choose your own death. Mercy will no longer be an option. No mercy. You're in my way. Very well.
I think, like, obviously the Fulcrum series has kind of been known for its fight scenes, I would say. That's kind of the main thing that people seem to gravitate towards. But this is the first one we did. I think for the first one, this was not bad at all. We had no idea what we were doing, but we learned a lot.
The vape pit is funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Harrison came up with that on the spot.
Gotta stay locked in.
Yeah. And we wanted to do this sort of like brawler thing for Mike Dumbbell, which I think came across well. He's just like super powerful. Nice kick.
Nice roll backwards. That was good.
Yeah. Gotta say, it was really hard to film this with that mask at night. I could like barely see anything.
It's over for you, Mike. It's not over until I say it's over.
Couple dodges. Big hit.
Nasty.
Like I said, you're weak.
God, it's been so long since I've seen this. This is crazy.
Running away now.
So this is the first shot that we see of Fulcrum's wife, and this is kind of showing the plot of the movie. We don't get to see much of Fulcrum's wife throughout this movie, but pretty much like this is the main driving force, and he wants revenge, so we finally get that picture and that.
Looks like
Fatality.
we're gonna have to wait a little longer.
Yeah. And at this point, like, we kind of left it ambiguous because we were wondering, like, do we want Mike Dumbbell to return? And we didn't really know, so he got knocked out, I guess. But if there were no Fulcrum 2, you could assume he just would have died.
Yeah.
How's the deal, Doc?
Dr. K.
Yes.
Appearance.
You will.
What? Excuse me?
Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee your survival much longer.
No, you're gonna save us.
I love Jane's acting in this. This is so
I'd
good.
like to start with Samantha.
You're gonna do something about it.
On your tone, I hired you to keep my secret. An easy task. And you start demanding things from me? Answer the goddamn question! Who exactly do you think you're talking to? I should have killed you after you stumbled upon my business, and this is the thanks I get for sparing your life?
What a
The killer didn't want
presence.
you to. You want me.
Absolutely.
Killed Adam.
Shout out to Jonathan, who is incredible as Dr. K. Literally looks the part.
He will come for you.
To the T.
You want to hang on to your
To the T.
miserable lives even a second longer, then there's only one thing you can do. You two keep my secret at all costs, and if he finds you because of you two, death will be a relief compared to my punishment.
This is bullshit, Mark. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Go fuck yourself, Doc.
I love the line.
Yeah.
Speak to me like that again. I will make sure you never.
And I think that this is a really good introduction for the villain, you know, like, and I honestly owe it a lot to Jonathan's performance. To speak kind of candidly,
Surrounded by idiots.
he's great. To speak candidly, I've definitely, like, regretted the way I wrote Dr. K, because I feel like I wrote him as kind of like a boring villain, but with John's performance, he makes Dr. K very memorable, so he definitely elevated that role. And this is one of my favorite scenes of the movie. It's just silly, like, I don't know how Fulcrum doing these sit-ups is exactly going to help him, you know, rescue his wife. I think it's funny. So yeah, we just love this.
You must have looked like a schizophrenic when you were recording that, like at nighttime.
Definitely. Luckily, no one was there. But if someone was, then they would have been like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't think we got it.
Love the way that John delivers that line. Like, he's so sadistic in this role.
Yeah.
My assassin, which I assure you is unlikely, and he somehow manages to find his way here, he will not survive me.
You sick son of a fucking bitch.
Language.
And I wonder what Dr. K was doing to Fulcrum's wife.
What the hell are you even
I guess
talking about?
torturing her with
Where
the blood.
was he when my family died?
We'll never know.
They're dead because of him. His mistakes cost me everything!
He should have taken more.
That line alludes to some lore that hasn't been uncovered yet, but you guys will see it eventually.
I think I'm gonna go.
Everything's gonna be alright, okay?
So what now?
Do what we should have done from the first place. Get as far away from here as we can.
Tell me everything's gonna be okay, Dad.
It's gonna be okay.
So this scene, this is a scene that is somewhat retcon, not anything that happens, but this is the only time we see the Fulcrum use a gun, and I kind of dislike the idea of Fulcrum using a gun in the later movies, so we never see him with a gun again, and you will never see Fulcrum with a gun. Spoiler, but you just see it again. Because I thought it was over the top, but I think for the scene it was just kind of funny.
You have 2 hours until the poison takes effect. Paralysis followed by a slow death. This is the antidote. Bring me to him and he'll get it.
Ooh. Oh, that broke a TV, didn't it?
That did break a TV, yeah. Jane's
Martha!
TV.
You survived. I should have known better than to trust that useless assassin. And you had one job. That was not failure of you.
Leave him out of this. This is between you and me. Yeah, you're a piece of shit, Jake. Fuck off!
Very poor choice of words.
This is where things get serious.
Let me show you what happens when you don't play by the rules.
I want to mention that this fight scene was actually the only fight scene in the whole saga that we choreographed before even filming. So we practiced this fight scene. And I think it works. We definitely struggle with the camera work because this is literally the second fight scene we ever did. But I think the moves themselves are pretty cool.
tackle's awesome.
Yeah, that one. Like honestly, I was hurting after this. Like I literally had scars on my back and everything.
That makes sense. You guys got pretty physical.
We did, yeah. We really wanted to show like kind of like an intimate, brutal fight, especially because there is history between these two characters. Again,
Yeah.
we haven't seen. If we ever do a Fulcrum prequel one day, maybe we'll explain that. Later. But yeah, but this is a very personal fight. Love that shot. And that's pretty cool.
Oh, I love the knife flip.
Yeah. We had good choreography. Like, I think for the second fight, this is not bad at all.
Yeah, no, it's pretty great.
Brutal defeat. I love when the villain wins.
Hide all you want behind that mask, but I know who you truly are.
Look, I've made some mistakes, but just leave her alone. What the hell are you doing? No! You fucking monster!
How does it feel to lose someone you love?
It's one of my personal favorite moments of the film is Fulcrum getting unmasked, and it was very purposeful that you don't see his face or my face until the end of the movie, because I wasn't the main center, and it's a good like physical, literal, and like metaphorical transition into Fulcrum 2, where we see more of Fulcrum himself.
Marissa.
You came for me.
Of course I came for you.
What did it take?
Things I'm not proud of.
It's good to see you again.
With this, I tried to kind of like show I'm still injured with my arm. I guess it heals up by the time Fulcrum 2 happens.
He's a great.
Alright, so that's Fulcrum 1. I mean, Stone, do you have any thoughts that you want to say for this? Pause it. Sorry, go ahead.
See Fulcrum 2.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Fulcrum 2 is literal continuation, and yeah, during the filming of this movie, we didn't exactly know where we wanted the story to go, but by the time the scene was shot, obviously we knew we wanted to continue it and at least make it a two-parter. So that's Fulcrum 1. I have to say, very nostalgic movie. The first ever movie I directed, first Studio 106 movie ever. It's nostalgic. I think objectively, and I'll be the first to admit this. This is definitely one of the most flawed movies in terms of acting. Like the acting, I think, is pretty bad for the most part, except for Jane and John, who played Dr. K and Taylor. They were the highlights of the movie. And Nick was good too as Mark. But kind of had some, but it's okay. Like I think that adds to the charm of it. I kind of like how the acting isn't the best, and it improves a lot. I think by the time we get to like Dumbbell, it improves a ton. But honestly, I really do love this movie, like flaws and all. It's very much a product of its time. It takes me back to freshman year. Very nostalgic.
We had a really good time making it too. Like, I mean, the crew, everyone behind the movie was just so fun to be around. Like it was just a great time making it.
Absolutely. We all became friends after this, like through the movie. So that was really special too. We had a watch party, which was really fun. Yeah, honestly, this movie just embodies kind of like when college felt lit, and now it doesn't feel as lit, but yeah.
Yep.
Now it's just like where's the friends and everything, but this movie was just this wasn't made for any like purpose other than we just wanted to have fun, and then I really loved the process, so that's why I continued and developed like a real story plan. The big story treatment. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Have have you been recognized on your new campus at all as the Fulcrum?
Um, Let me think. I'm thinking of one thing. Not on my campus, but like I've saw someone in public actually who did recognize me because he had a mutual friend, and he was like, "Oh, you did Fulcrum," but and then when I went to the film festival, a lot of people were like, "Oh, you did Dumbbell," blah blah blah. So yeah, but at UNF, I swear I was a niche college micro celebrity. Once this movie was made.
Yes, yes. You were Mr. Popular over there. Everyone
Yeah.
recognized you.
Thing is, because like it was just it spread across UNF because that's where we went. Now I go to USF, but it spread across UNF so kind of like wildfire because like everyone who was in the movie showed their friends and people would watch the movie and tell me, and I like advertised it a lot at UNF, and it's like also filmed at UNF, like literally like 90% of it. So it kind of became the UNF movie. Some people would go out to be like, "Hey, you're the movie guy," which is cool. But no, I get no recognition at all for USF. But that's okay because I do it for myself and my friends and the fans at the end of the day of Studio 106. But
That's
yeah,
right.
anyway, that's pretty much what I have to say about this. If that's Fulcrum One for you guys, I think it's a trip, but a funny movie to watch if you're drunk. Anything you want to add? That's what I would describe it. Yeah.
I think that's great.
Awesome. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this one. I'll catch you for other director's commentaries. We're going to go through the whole saga up to Fulcrum 5. And then when 6 and Dumbbell 3 comes out, then we'll do those two. But yeah, I just wanted to give you like a more behind the scenes look. So there's some context and enjoy. I'll see you guys later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.